it's not so much a backwards move, it's just moving ahead sideways. Right? Alright, now that we've gained the ability to do something we were already able to do, blacksmithing. Yes, done. Alright, cool, I can make nails again. Which I could, there's times when I'm glad that I got bored and made like a couple of thousand nails. Because now, I don't, well, I'll need more. There's no such thing as having enough of anything. But now we have to rebuild this entire... I think that's the part that's going to hurt the most, right? Is that I have to get this back up to level 6. we've got iron tools. Got a drill. Got nails. I have to make nails so I can try to make other things that I've already got. Like, for real? For real. Anyway. I don't mind the pothole. The rudiments of a blacksmithing shop. It still needs... It definitely needs more decoration. Like, I may have to take paper making just to start building shelves. Shelves are actually really nice decoration in this game. Okay. Storage. Do I have a chest? I do have a chest in here. Can you see the chest? That's the next question. Can you see that chest? You can see that's the truck stuff, and you can see the stockpile, and you can see the chest. Okay, cool. Put food back. All my iron's on the, there's a walkway here. It's all on the other side. So, rather than build fill another, like a second large lumber stockpile with iron, just gonna go with this. It keeps it in the room, but accessible. Just to go with 2 bays. This is a huge room, right? We're at 700. Like, never mind the fact that it's 6 high. It still has a floor space of well over 10 by 10. 10 by 12. Math is hard. Tell you what, build me. I'm gonna make. You have. Yes, you do have a module in you. I do like that they downgraded this to a basic module now. I think because having this as it was an advanced module before, which meant that you were going to be spending full value making anything with it until you would hit mechanics. And mechanics is a long way from blacksmithing. Fine, make me a bunch. How many nails can I make? Yet. 3? 3 runs per 18. Plus that extra little bit of bonus on there. Yeah, you're gonna do 300 nails. There, you can chew on that for a while. Just repair? Someone outside my house has a very loud motorbike. You probably can't hear. It's one of those Japanese brands. It's like, hey, come on, real. Grindstone is... I mean, I could make... I have an iron sickle. For the life of me, I don't know where it is. And I'm not sure I made an iron hoe. I'm still using wooden ones. Yeah, okay, fine. What do I need? I need more iron, leather, and boards. Alright, I'll get that queued up. I'm not going to spend the whole episode bulldozing my way through blacksmithing, but I would like to get some of it done. I guess in some ways, being productively lazy last time, not building any of these, I might have built a bank. I probably have a bank kicking around here somewhere. Fairly certain I don't have a mint. Fairly certain I don't have the currency exchange. So, because we didn't do those, we'll get... How much XP are you worth, anyway? Don't tell me. I'll get a bunch of XP out of it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. One. What did I do? Last episode. Between this and that. Slowly upgraded as many things as I could. I did make, like, 50 tier 3s. And a slight push to tier 4. And, tier 4 requires plates, axles, and gears. So, plates, axles, and gears. Let's get those up the top end. And then let's get... I should do that, but I'm not going to be making much more out of this guy, am I? No, that's a lie. I will. I'm making all of this stuff. Do I have another number 4? Have 3. Is it upgrade 4? Okay, cool. Give me that. Make me one of those. Eat all of my food. There. Yeah, we're gonna be making a ton of stuff out of here. And, like, speaking of that, I made cement kilns, didn't I? Yes, I did. They want cement kiln. And I picked up and put it down is all I did. Just check out what size it was. Contains saved data. Like what? 24 cubes in a mostly tier 2 room. Okay. And then speeds cement requires masonry. Yes, I can already use these. That's how I build a place to put them. That said, it's gonna have to be over on kind of on the other side. Way over there. Because we're trying to keep my amount of pollution here down. They say that, like I'm making charcoal over here. And I'm running this thing. Surprisingly little pollution coming out of this. However, if you've ever run a cement kiln in this game, they crank out pollution. Like, a whole lot of pollution. A lot of like, I did one playthrough, I had this thing at the time. Hello? That was odd. At the time it didn't need a... Yeah. At the time it didn't... I think the first time it didn't need a... The chimney pipe didn't care? Or just had to leave the room? So it's all the way down at the bottom of the world. Making... I don't think I was making cement. I'm making concrete. Just because I had a ton of crushed rock down there. God, that was a long time ago. Very long time ago. These guys are gonna need... They'll need a building. I can't do any, can't make any until I get into advanced smelting. Advanced smeltings would have been today if I didn't have to backfill. If I didn't have to backfill blacksmithing. Which is odd. I have to redo an entire skill I've already done. I mean, I don't think did I need to? I mean, I could have gone without a bunch of this stuff. No, that's a lie. I would have had to, because the moment I get steel, we're going with the steel tools. Water one's going to be a while, it's fiberglass. And that got changed to something else too. Oh, it's electronics assembly. Wires. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It required glassworks before, didn't it? Sure it did. Plus, it's gated behind plastic, of course. Oil drilling is... Let's go check the sign. Alright, updated sign. Blacksmithing should have gone as blacksmithing now, the new updated version. Out there, because you'll need iron to get into it. And you need blacksmithing to get into the cast iron stove, right? You also need pottery. Wait a minute. They changed smelting too, didn't they? Because now you need... Hang on. Now you need clay molds to make ingots. Okay, no, I gotta check this out. That's gonna require another update. Normally I don't take pottery till a little later. Because the bloomery was masonry to make, wasn't it? Now... Okay, so... Yep, okay. Yeah, pottery's gotta come before smelting. Understood. And there's the stove. I made the cast iron table, did I? I made the bench and the chair. Which I like. I do. I really like them. They're a little... I don't want to say hydroneer level chunky, but I like them. Let's get back over here. Yeah, so pottery's got to get moved up on the list. I didn't even think about that. See, I'm sure it's somewhere out there. There's a... somewhere out there. Basic engineering, gotta put pottery here. Like that. Okay. I've just taken fertilizers. Oh, technically I just took blacksmithing. Because, you know... only took it, like, I don't know, a few days out of... Yeah, whatever. I just took fertilizers. So I can upgrade... Upgrade the modules. Save that. And our next step is going to be... I want advanced baking. For the food? 15. I want to for the food. Because the whole point of the run was to try to optimize for points. Food is points. So is housing, of course. Advanced baking gets us all of this. But I would like advanced smelting just so I can make steel and steel tools. I think my desire for toys is going to win out here. Take smelting, I get steel tools. Yeah, because the amount of crap I'm going to need once you get into industry and electronics. Industry is going to be a lot of concrete, steel. That said, one sec. So because it fits in here too, drag the blacksmithing section. Because these have to be in a proper room now as well to make them work. And it's going to be a room that's of decent quality. With a second setup for blacksmithing over here. These doors fit quite, they're nice and tall. Make the place airy. That corner is a little, this corner is just like kind of a little awkward. This here, I don't like this at all. I would really like it if they would give us blocks you could run pipes through. Just so we didn't have to look at this. I don't want to... Oh god, this is so ugly. That's so ugly. Don't like it. No, that's gonna have to change. Yay, XP! Now I can make what? Make all the frames again. More frames. Make another iron sign. Blacksmithing 3 doesn't even get us... I mean, that requires steel, so that's advanced smelting. Yeah, I don't think we're going to top that one out anytime soon, unless I get into advanced smelting. Which I want to, because I want steel, because I want new toys. So... I'm going to break a rule. We're going to go with we're going to go with a crafting skill before a baking skill. I would say that I don't like that I got to do it, but toys are toys and food is I go down. Oh, because I have a craving. Hour. Toys are toys and food is not really so much of an issue right now. But the quality of food I got going with what I have is good enough to carry me for a while. And because I've got the multiplier turned down, it's not quite as painful. Right? So next time I try this alone, we're going to go with high collab instead of like single player settings. Just so it takes longer to do stuff. Like as it is, I can do stuff and then like 15 hours seems like a long time. 16. You play for a couple hours a day and a little extra on a weekend. Or, in my case, where you're not working, you sit down, start building, the next thing you know, you're like, oh, I've spent 15 hours in 2 days. And now I've got a skill. It's like, well, it's going a little faster than I wanted. Definitely going to slow it down next time. We're also definitely going to take advanced smelting because I want to make a bunch of molds. I like this isn't ingots anymore. That's a nice step. So they instead of this having to be for steel here. Steel. I guess it requires ceramic molds, but it doesn't require iron ingots anymore. One part of that is the recipe was... Yeah, I know it was more than a 1-for-1. I know that. It's changed a few times. But because this is a dynamic modifier, the moment you throw a module in there, things get a lot cheaper. So for one concentrate... So without... with the thing in there and basic smelting, right? One concentrate is getting us 12 iron bars. And I don't remember if it was a 1-for-1 before, but it was still pretty damn cheap. And now it's still dynamic. So we're still 3 iron concentrate for 12 bars. Which, let's be honest, you do lose a bit on the processing from ore to crushed to concentrate. You get to avoid a step completely. Still getting 12 bars out of one concentrate. Okay, so we need ceramic molds. Which I haven't made any of them yet either now that I think about it. Clay, sand, and silica. Yeah, I can knock up a bunch of those. I probably should, now that I think about it, I should probably build pottery section onto this. Like the pottery barn back on that side. Or got the glass making kiln. That can be for bricks and furniture and stuff. And then this one over here can be for clay molds. Clay and ceramic molds. Just to avoid cutting down. I can see cutting down on travel time. Let's look at bring clay over here. Actually, no. No, I don't need to bring clay. I get clay over here because I have that road over to the jungle. Where I'm slowly flattening out the world. Over here. And that's all clay. I want to flatten that out anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. It's going to go probably here where the stockpile is, I think. With a quick little pottery barn. I think it's only got to be a tier 1. Yeah. It's got to be a tier 1 room, which is nothing. I have all the tier 1 materials we're going to need for a long time. Make it look a little bit nicer with some tier 2. I can start knocking out ceramic molds. We won't need to make iron for a while. I've still got all that to process. We've stuck Gizmo in there. We're going to make a whole lot of tailings have to get buried. But that's okay. Yeah. It's a bit of travel time either way, but we can knock out a lot of stuff here on site and not have to worry quite as much. And we're not... how to put it? We're just dedicated work areas for other things, like we're already doing anyway. And I need cement kilns. I need with the cement... Pottery barn is going to have pottery wheels and cement kilns. How to cook these? Crafted at a pottery table. No, just straight up at a pottery table. I mean, technically I could put that in here. No, it doesn't fit thematically. No. Maybe its own building. And if I gotta make a room for a pair of concrete kilns, it would be better to do that all in one spot. Just because, right? Because I need clay, sand... is it clay, sand, quicklime, and crushed rock? Crushed rock I have in abundance here. It's where I'm going to make sand, unless I dig it out. Actually, I'm in the desert. That's where I get sand. Clay comes from over there. Quicklime comes from... there's a bunch of limestone under that forest. Yeah, this is a good site. This is a good site. This was completely unplanned, but now that I realize it, it's a fine spot to do it in. I'm glad you helped me think about that. Yeah, and then we're going to slowly... God, I can't believe I gotta make signs. These saw blades should be used somewhere else too. Should, seriously. Like, it's unfortunate. It's like, okay, well, you need to make the X, Y, and Z to make this. But then there's constituent parts that are only used in like one thing. If you're going to have this as a craft item, it should get used somewhere else. Right? Like... an attachment for the front of the tractor for cutting down trees. Like in, what was it? Indiana Jones 4? Was it Indiana Jones 4? It was a Lego kit for Indiana Jones 4. Had a bunch of saw blades on the front for clearing roads through a jungle or something. Just drive along, cutting trees down. Anyway, I'm going to amuse myself with that dumb idea. And we'll see you again with a building over here. And hopefully some steel. Get some proper industrial age smoke creation. I'll see you in the future.